What's good, everybody? Welcome back. Hopefully you guys are coming from my last video, which was my sneaker collection edition, part 1 of 2, the LeBron 10 cutting jades, or just jades as they've been called. And hopefully you guys have come back to see what's in this box. I am so ecstatic about this release. When I first saw this shoe, I thought it was a really cool looking shoe. And then I saw this release. And this colorway is truly one of my favorite shoes this year. My only complaint is they did not release it to a size 15 in America. The only size 15s I found are samples, one of which I simply saw a guy on our Facebook group had, and the other ones I saw were $975. Which I'm not going to pay. So if anybody out there in Europe is watching and you have a size 15 American and you need a size 14 American, let me know. I'll pay for shipping both ways. Let me know. And oh goddamn, these shoes are so tight. So first off, standard orange Nike box. Very basic orange Nike box. White check. Really basic. And let's get right into it. So we have the Air Max Hyperposite Statue of Liberty colorway. Wow. That's all I can say. I mean, these shoes are so sick looking. I mean, everything about them. First off, I actually really liked how the Hyperposites were designed. I like that this is the new style of shoe that's kind of like the flagship shoe for non-LeBron, non-Jordan, non-Kobe, non-KD, non-Melo, non-CP3. Right? Yeah. This is the, like, shoe for... This is essentially what the Hyperdunk was last year. Where you had Blake Griffin rocking the Hyperdunk, you had Amari Stoudemire hit the Hyperdunk, you had a lot of people who were wearing, you know, personalized Hyperdunks. Russell Westbrook, I think James Harden did, Jeremy Lin, a lot of people were rocking the Hyperdunk. Some of them had a player exclusive one, some of them had an actual released one, whatever. This, I believe, is going to be the shoe more for the power forwards and up, maybe some small forwards. I don't think that it's going to replace the Hyperdunks in like the Rajon Rondos, Russell Westbrook, you know, genres of players. But the Amari Stoudemire is wearing this shoe. They already came out with the Knicks release colorway. I mean, he's wearing the shoe. And I think a lot of power forwards are going to be rocking this shoe. Because it really is the best of both worlds. It is exactly what the name says. Hyperposite. So it's Hyperfuse married with Foamposite, which, what a great combo. This is officially the very first time that a 360 airbag has ever been attached to any kind of Foamposite, with the exception of some horrible creations that I've seen on the custom block where they've taken Foamposites, removed the sole, and put like an Air Max 2011 onto it. Kind of weird. But let me get up close here so you can actually get a full view of this shoe. Wow. I mean, wow. So, obviously, the first thing that you notice with these beauties is this gorgeous mint color. I mean, it truly is a mint green. Really does look like the Statue of Liberty. And then you have the copper, which shows the, I mean, essentially is almost like a penny color, which, as anybody who's ever seen even pictures of the Statue of Liberty knows, that there are multiple parts that have oxidized on the Statue of Liberty to look exactly this color. And I love how the pattern is just totally random. It almost looks like somebody just kind of sponge painted it on in different areas, this gold color, this copperish color. So, first thing you notice, obviously, well, I don't know if it's the first thing you notice, but is this crazy design and this marriage of the Foamposite and the Hyperfuse. And I really think that the detail work that they did with all this stuff, hopefully we can get light in there, you can see all these different cuts that are all in here, all kinds of stuff for contrast. I mean, just crazy stuff in here. All the, oh, well, sorry, watch got in the way there. All this stuff. I just really like how that looks. I mean, it adds so much texture to the shoe just in the posit part. Then you bring in the Hyperfuse part, which adds this other element, including these cutaways with the screens on them, more cutaways over here with the screens on them, these raised part here where the lace loops are, these little indentations here, just random stuff like that that I really think made the shoe, just gave it a lot of character. Same thing, even this on the back. If they could have run the Hyperfuse up to the top, they could have, or they could have run the Posit up to the top, but they didn't. They left it so that you got this third part of the material on the back of the Achilles there, which I just love how that looks. I mean, it's so sick. I also love that the laces are a different color than the regular mint. I really like that. It's almost got more of like a muted mint. It's almost like a combination of like an olive with a mint going up to the same tipped. Hopefully you can see how awesome those look. And I mean, everything about the shoe is just creative and really cool. I actually really like the atomic green ones. They're kind of patterned after the Dunkman colorway. But size 14 kind of killing me, so I haven't been able to pick up a pair. But these, what I really like about them is they look a lot like a LeBron shoe. They look like they should be a LeBron shoe. I mean, they've got the 360 Air. Just the general styling of them looks very LeBron-esque, which, okay, cool by me. Plus, I love foam posits, so cool by me. And just this marriage of the two is awesome. I also really like how they did this midsole here. Again, carrying on a lot of the designs of the Posit onto the midsole. And then a really cool Max Air written in there in a cursive-y kind of way. I really like how that looks. And then again, more of the detail around the sole. And before we get to the actual sole, gotta show you right here. We work our way up the tongue to the Hyperposite tongue. Hopefully you can see this is Hyper and then Posit on. Hold on, let's get up close there. In that same coppery color. Oh my God, I love how that looks. And then very cool feature. Obviously we've got this copper check here that actually goes around the back. Pretty crazy. And then this one off the side of the toe box right here. I'm really curious to see how these things last in terms of wear, because I mean, it's a pretty sturdy feel. I don't think they're going to crease. I don't even see where it could crease. I mean, maybe there, but I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty sturdy. Another cool thing before we get to the sole is you check out inside. Lady Liberty herself right on the heel. Usually there is a basketball hoop right there in the standard Hyperposits. So pretty cool that they put Lady Liberty there. Really, really cool design. And again, just look at how awesome all this copper detailing work looks all around here. I mean, just truly a great look on this shoe. And now we get to the absolute best part of this shoe, which is the sole. Oh, check that out. Hopefully, oh God, I hope this light picks it up. But the entire sole is done in a flaked, first off, it's an icy clear sole. And inside the clear sole is a flaked, bronzish, copperish, goldish flake through the entire thing. Love it. Another thing that's kind of cool is they've, obviously you've got this nice check in the middle here, but it almost has adopted somewhat of a Weatherman style, the Weatherman Durants, where you've kind of got like pressure points of the foot here as well as on the heel. Obviously you've got a break in the icy sole here on the heel. With it being a 360 Air, you don't have any cutaways for the ankle support. For the arch support, which I actually like. And then there's also kind of a cutaway up in the toe there inside. I don't know what that's for, but there is some type of cutaway in that.
But really, it's just overall a very cool looking shoe. A mixture of some squiggly styled herringbone through the heel, as well as up in the toe, as well as some circular, almost again like the KD Weatherman style. And then very cool. Obviously, you get to see the sole bleeding up here, which is just a great look. But also, love the 360 Air. It's a clear air packet with slightly minty colored pillars inside. And really, I mean, look at that. That's just a classic look. That is seriously just a classic look. This shoe, in my opinion, is going to be a true classic. I really do think that it's a great mixture of still light enough. That was one thing that I dislike about a lot of foam posits. They get a little heavy, so it's still light enough because of bringing in the hyperfuse instead of just a full foam posit. Because foam posit material, I mean, it's durable, but because it's durable, it's heavy. I mean, that's what I love about foam posits. You can beat the shit out of them. I mean, my foam posits are my driving shoe. I have my pair of foam posit royal blues that's what I drive with because they fit so well to the foot, and I'm not worried about beating the hell out of them because they're cool. They can work through it. So I love that they're adding that durability of the foam posit, but bringing in the lightness of the hyperfuse to cut the weight by so much. Then you add a 360 air packet to cushion, you know, the down force of a jump. I think it's great. Honestly, I really think this is a great idea for a shoe, and it was very well executed. And this colorway is truly amazing. I am so in love with this color. I don't know why I'm so in love with this colorway. I'm not from New York. I've never been to the Statue of Liberty, but there is just something about this colorway that from the first second I ever even saw the picture of it, I essentially had it circled. I was like, I am getting that one. And thankfully, this was officially the very first pair of shoes I ever was able to RSVP in a Twitter RSVP for a Nike store. First time ever. So kind of cool that a shoe as awesome as this. I don't care what the resale value is on them. I know some people are like, well, they're only reselling for like 400 bucks. Don't care. Couldn't care less. This is staying in the collection. I have no desire to resell this. Seriously, the only way I would sell this thing is if somebody offered me like the most ridiculous highball rate price ever, because I am in love with this shoe, and I cannot wait to keep it on ice for probably a good 6 months to a year. So when I finally bust these out, people are going to be losing their minds. These right here, I don't think I'm going to save them for a main event final, for a World Series final table. They aren't that special, like my Big Bangs or my Space Jams or my Concords. As you guys all know, those all have stories behind them. But these will definitely be a World Series event. It might not be for a final table, but maybe it'll be like a day 2. I think I'll do that. This will be a day 2 of a World Series event. That's what it'll be. So there you have it. The Nike Air Max Hyperposite Statue of Liberty release. So it's actually called, let me see here, Crystal Mint and Metal Copper Coin is the actual name of it, which you can see. So awesome pair of shoes, really excited about them. Let me know what you guys think. How do you like the Hyperposits in general? Do you think from a shoe standpoint it's a well done shoe? And anybody who has balled in it, let me know if it's like I'm thinking a good mixture, still giving you enough comfort and durability, but still thanks to the hyperfuse being light enough. I'm curious to see if my thoughts are correct. Let me know what you guys think. If anybody out there has a size 15, you need a 14, please let me know. Or if you have a size 15 for not too expensive, like pretty much close to retail, I'd probably buy them and just either return these or just resell them for retail. So definitely let me know. I much appreciate it because I'm really excited to get to wear these one day, and I don't want to have to have my toes scrunched and falling asleep. So there you have it. Great pickup. Officially my sneaker collection edition, video 2 of 2. And definitely let me know what you guys think. How do you think they compare with the Jades? And kind of funny that two of the only pairs of green shoes I have I got on the same day. Definitely color of the day is definitely green. So let me know what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for checking out my videos. Once again, I am Matthew Maley. This is MatthewMaley.com, and you can check out the rest of my videos on MatthewMaley.com. You can also check me out directly on YouTube. Just search for Matthew Maley Poker. You can also check me out on Facebook. I post all my videos on there. So again, search for Matthew Maley Poker. Finally, you can check me out on Twitter as well. You can follow along at Matthew Maley. And of course, I'm up on Instagram now. If you have my Instagram, you got to see these as soon as I got them. And again, my Instagram is Matthew Maley Poker. So check me out on there. And until the next video, I'm signing off. So I will see you guys next time the camera's rolling. Peace out, y'all.